Today I wanted to talk about the lead shoulder. It's an important asset in the golf swing, and that lead shoulder really changes the handle path. Handle path is a big topic, and I've discussed it up here in a video a little while ago now, and it's caught a lot of people's imaginations. The lead shoulder is ultimately going to always dictate where the track of the top hand on the golf club is going to move when we're hitting shots. Now, this is a video that's been inspired by one of my Skillest clients, a remote coaching app that I offer up coaching on, where you can reach out to me and share your swings, whether it be just a simple video analysis that you'd like me to do, or whether it's a bespoke golf lesson with drills. Bill had a problem with hitting the ball to the right, and hitting the ball to the right actually came from the fact that his club face at the top of his backswing was too shut. He had a bowed left wrist, and a bowed left wrist was something that he'd worked on because he had heard that if we have a bowed left wrist at the top, it meant that he would be able to hit lovely draws, or he could hit some shots low and out to the right. The second one was the shot that he ended up with. Now, the trouble with going down the bowed wrist route is that when you then start to get yourself in a position down through strike where you want to feel like you can unravel, and that's the sensation that all golfers really want to feel, don't they? They want to be able to feel like they can unravel around the golf ball, feel like they can look at the target face on and see that golf ball travel pretty straight. Now, Bill, because of how shut his club face was, the more he tried to get himself into this lower finish on the way through, the more that golf ball is going to go around to the left, because ultimately, when we move this lead shoulder and lead hand to the left of target, which causes the face to line itself up, that lead shoulder will help you square the face. Now, if you've then come into the golf ball with a bowed wrist, when you then move that grip around you, you can see how that ball is really going to battle itself to the left. Look at those data points there. The club path was absolutely dead straight, yet the ball took off a long way left. So this lead shoulder, when we get the lead shoulder moving back inside, it really helps square up the club face. Let's give you a drill to fix that. If you're a newbie to my channel, I always use these wedges and TheraBands, Swiss balls. They're such simple tools, low cost, and they make a huge impact on your game. So when you're thinking about changing this lead shoulder, I just want you to get a TheraBand, wrap it around your neck, pop it into your lead thumb, and then allow the TheraBand to pull your arm bent. And when it does that, you now have the opportunity to push the hand away from your chest. And when you push the hand away from your chest, what you're looking to do is feel like you're keeping your posture. So as I push my hand away from my chest, what I don't want to do is feel like my posture is lost. So that's step number one. Just get used to feeling that stretch out. Now, chicken wing is a impact condition that nobody really likes to see. This drill is for you. So we're going to push that arm away, and then what we're going to simply do is just rock up and down this wedge here. And when you rock up and down this wedge, what you're going to start to feel is how your weight goes from the toe of the foot to the heel of the foot. And then it will feel like it shifts you back almost away from the target. At that point, you can then start to feel how your hand is going to oppose the rock. So rock back onto the heels and then start to push the TheraBand in the opposite direction to that rock. So I'm going down the slope of the wedge, and then I'm pushing the band against the wedge. Now what I'm going to do is, as I get that motion involved, I'm now going to move my hand from the right of me to the left of me as I do it. So now all of a sudden, I've got some momentum in the grip that starts to move the grip around the body. That's me standing up straight doing this, and you can start to see how I'm moving around the golf ball. Now I'm going to put myself down into posture. Let's just line that up, the old OCD, seeing all the straight lines. So now I'm going to start to move the hand around me. This is me moving the hand around me. So there's the track of the grip. You can see the track of the grip is working in and in. Now I'm going to start to rock my weight down and up the Swiss, not the Swiss ball, the wedge. And then I'm going to apply some force in the TheraBand. So now all of a sudden I've created a very simple move where the toe of the lead foot instigates the energy down the slope. My left leg as I do that lengthens. And to oppose that force, I'm going to push some energy back in the opposite direction. And because I've got force going in this direction, I now want to create energy going in this direction, in a circular direction. So I now match all of that up. And this is now going to give you a sensation of how low the grip is, how around the grip is, and all of a sudden you will find yourself in side bend. More side bend than you would probably have felt before. And it won't be because I'm trying to bump my hip forwards, side bend my body, tuck my elbow in and all that absolute garbage. The trouble is, folks, is when you hear Scotty Scheffler win at the weekend, and if you saw him in this video, he talks about tucking his arm in front of the body. Unfortunately, when you hear someone like that talk about doing this, it gives the whole golfing world, tucking the arm is the way forwards. And goodness me, heaven forbid for me to compromise or go against what Scotty Scheffler's doing. But let me tell you, if you actually looked at his swings, whether he's tucking his elbow in or not, it's just something to fend off a certain shot shape, a pull, invariably. So when you are watching golf on the TV and then you hear these great players talk about tucking the elbow, is it any wonder why you might then start to see a plethora of videos about tucking the elbow? I digress. Now I've got the golf club back out. Let's cast the band away. And now what we're going to do is put my lead hand on the golf club, and I'm going to do exactly the same drill. I'm going to push it away, and I'm going to start to rock the energy back through my foot. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now move the grip to the right of me, push it away, and then shift the pressure down through my feet and start to move around the golf ball. Trackman picked up the golf club. Going to move it around. So now you can see how my left foot and left leg are starting to create energy and a track of the grip that is going to make that face arc in and around me. Now I make the same feels happen, push away, pressure down the heel and around. And I feel that same sensation as I hit that shot there. So I get the pressure on the grip, which is helping that left shoulder sit down and making it feel like the pressure is working off over here. There's the pressure on the TheraBand. There's the rocking from toe to heel, which then allows me to feel like I can move around the golf ball. And what you'll feel is how the leg and the arm are really going against each other, which feels like it will now start to feel like it's less of a blocker to the arm. Now, if your grip is crap, and if you want to sort your grip out, go check out that video up there, your face angle will come back in compromised, because when you're pushing the hand down and creating this kink, that's going to make, if you are someone that's got a poor grip, don't keep saying crap, Stuart, people won't like it. If you keep on pushing that grip down, which creates that crease in here, and then you move around the golf ball, what you won't be able to do is get it all lined up. So that grip is a key conduit to making all of these sensations ring true that allow the left side of your body to get out of the way. The lead shoulder, the lead hand, get out of the way. The lead leg, lengthen, push the pressures through your feet. A really, really nice drill there that you're going to get you some sensations on the range that will give you that feeling of opening up, moving the handle in the right orientation to the way your body moves. And are you tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves? Head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves tried and trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. Enter my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed. Help you square the face up. Hopefully that's given you some insights. If it has, why not subscribe? Hang around. This is where all the good golf coaching happens. See you next time.